candies. My sinuses don't need more flowers. My checking account can't afford to pay for love. And I just hate to fake it for hours. Hanging on Friend-Alan-tyne, hang, 'cause we ain't doing some Valentine Day. Who wants the VD anyway? I for one ain't gonna play. I'd rather make giggles and laugh. I can feel my ribs hurt due to laughter's coming. Look at the money we'll save. No horrible guilt for our own shortcomings. Hanging on Friend-Alan-tyne, hang out. We doing some Valentine Day. Who wants the VD anyway? I for one ain't gonna play. We're gonna giggle, we're gonna play. The best part is we're not gonna pay. The best part is we're not gonna pay. Valentina, hang out, 'cause we doing some Valentine Day. Who wants the VD anyway? I for one ain't gonna play. I for one ain't gonna play.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, pretty well.
Sudden, I'm over here trying really hard to move the doggy camera around because, well, look at what she did. She just went over there and crashed out. You know she wasn't there until I sit down, right? This is the thing. She was not there until I sit down. Because where was she before I sit down?
Under your feet.
Of course. I'm thinking that my sound is not working.
I can hear you.
Well, yeah,
Can you
in
hear us?
video, but how
Can
about
they
in
hear us?
Bobby said don't tell me. Bobby said don't tell me.
Can you hear me, people?
I'm just saying. Hold on just a moment. I
I don't think
No,
you
I
can
can
hear.
hear. I can hear. I can hear. Okay. So what don't tell me? I can hear you fine, says 1776. Both of you. Your audio seems to come in through the doggy cam.
Bobby just screwing with us.
My audio does come in through the doggy cam. It does. It does. It does. It really, really does. We're not lying. It totally does come in from the doggy cam. And then the headset too. So if the headset's not working right, I'm screwed because I tried to hook up my mic today and that's not going to work. So what's with the turtle head? Wait a minute. Okay. Bobby's messing with me, the little shithead. Okay, so 1776 put in all of the links, okay? And well, the two links, because I did try to hook up Twitch today, realizing it was a holiday weekend. I did not go to the desert, but that I tried to work on Twitch and it didn't work. So them 1776 says do all the YouTubey things, the YouTubey and Rumble things with the like and the follow and the subscribe and the ring of the bell and the punching and oh, at a certain point um I need to put money on my Rumble. You can also buy me a coffee, just if you ever want to know. No, nobody has the link but me, it seems like. Snipe says,
Heidi ho!
Puddletown says, Heidi da ho. I'm just saying he did. He said that. Bobby says, my Lupin laugh. I cut your Lupin laugh down. Didn't I cut it down? I cut the laugh down. I'm going to have to listen to
Still
that.
kind of maniacal, which is good. I
I
mean,
think his laugh only laughed twice, but I'm working on getting it shorter and I'm getting better at it. Okay? I'm getting like way better at it. Okay. Off goes the big TV. Snipe says,
where are the white women?
we are over the place. It's nice to be able to be put in a category either way I want to go. Bobby says, what's with the turtle head? The turtle head. The turtle head. We all like to think about the turtle head. I'm just saying, Puddletown says turtle head. And Snipe says,
He's excited, Bobby.
and Bobby says, don't tell her. 1776 says, dang it, Bobby. See, and that's when we need to have Bobby here to hit the button. Okay. Puddletown says, and Bobby says, you don't say, Shinny. Please tell us more. Puddletown's laughing, and Bobby's like, what the fuck? Your audio seems to come in through the doggy cam, which is now over there. And it sounded fine when I was listening to it. I think you need to fix your doohickey. Your Go fix your doohickey, Bobby. Go fix your doohickey. Go fix your doohickey, Bobby. I'm sorry, I was listening to myself say turtlehead repeatedly, because I wanted nope, that's that. It's the headset. Um, 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 and 1776 is, I hear you fine. I just heard a voice in my house. It sounded like it was coming from behind me.
I don't see anybody behind you.
The door is still closed. I don't know. That was just really weird. Anyway, and yesterday before we started streaming, both dogs stood up, stared in that room, and started barking like crazy. And Ditto refused to go in there.
Oh, nice.
And so
Yeah.
today I'm hearing voices in there now. Okay. Apparently I have a roommate. And it's a female voice. Oh, if it's my fucking mother, she can go to hell. Ah, she's probably already there. I'm sorry, there's not one, but darn can I wish. So anyway, Bobby says, we couldn't hear you for a few minutes, but then the doggo cam came on and then we could hear you. But the doggo cam was always on. Oh, no. No, at a certain point, I did mute the doggo cam. I had muted like this. I went over and because I discovered when I do that in OBS and I turn it off, it also turns off my mic. So you're right, you're right, you're right. But look, I turned it back on. I don't know where I hit it. Oh, it's on stream too. So I turned it back on. So yeah, it's very possible. Um, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Um, you're so right, Bobby. It is. It's hooked up to that so that when I do mute the doggy cam, I mute my voice too. I will try and not do that. Puddletown says, "Wait, what?" And 1776 is like, "Lol, Bobby." And Puddletown says, Bobby said, "I did nothing. It's Heidi's fault. Heidel's fault. Their surgery for shortening it."
Oh, yeah.
Why would anybody go through that surgery? I just want to know.
Uh,
I really want to know. Why would
I mean, I
anybody?
suppose it's something that, yeah, but
I mean,
yeah,
you know, I mean,
it
we
would
miss
have to be
Frank.
extreme.
Hey, where's I said Frank. Chris.
Yeah,
God dang it, I suck with names. Um,
yeah, Heroes Chris.
Heroes. Yes,
Yeah,
Heroes, Chris. Yeah,
yeah,
thank you. I knew it wasn't Frank, but then we
yeah,
haven't seen Frank lately either, which
yeah,
it doesn't surprise me. It's, it's a following. So, um,
yeah. Heroes Chris had some more surgery done. I've seen him
oh,
in a thing or two, but it's been like he hasn't been up late at night, so this would be late at night.
okay,
So,
because he's
um,
over in the
yeah,
UK.
he,
So,
yeah, or is he Belgium? I think, and yeah, he's over
yeah, he's a Belgium guy
in
also. Hmm.
yeah, and he had some more surgery and was not. He was a little in some pain, and it was taking a little while to feel better. But
Well,
I'll see him for just a moment or two in like Squids or Moe's or somebody's
if
in
you
the
see him
morning, and
again,
that's
tell him
about
that
it.
we send hugs, loves, and prayers.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
usually make sure and ask how he is and stuff, and yeah,
Because we know
I'll
most
tell
of the
him.
time I don't pay attention to chat.
Yeah, and
I'm
but
just
yeah,
listening. So,
yeah,
okay.
just listening. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, thank you for letting me know.
yeah,
Um, so Puddletown says, so white, it's where all the white women at? Apparently he's picky.
yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah,
It is.
apparently
I
he's
just was
picky.
trying not to be. I was trying to not be so culturally appropriative.
In Black American Month, you know.
Yeah, ideas. It's yeah, February, the shortest month of the year.
Mm-hmm. But they get a whole month.
Yeah, well,
Did
yeah,
I say that out loud? I think I did. 1776 says, yeah, Shenny, the buy me a coffee link would be like really nice. I think I'd remember it. It might already be in my YouTube though. I don't know. I don't pay attention to shit. This is just for fun. And the monies that I have gotten through there was just, it was a blessing. And, it actually did help to reimburse me a little bit from the StreamYard that I had paid. So, that was nice. Um, But I mean, really, how many of us have spare money to throw at other people for buying a coffee? I don't right now. Give me a call in a couple of years. I might. Um, anyway, 1776 says lol to puddles. And Bobby says, you need to change reading, you heifer. You need to keep reading, you heifer. Don't even ask where I saw the word change. My eyeballs are not working well. Can you tell?
yeah,
But I want to point out to you, notice what's not over here right now, guys. Okay. I don't know how else to here. I can go like this. That ain't gonna work. There. Wait a minute. How do I do this? I'll just go ahead and move the whole. Let me move the desk because, the dogs. There. You get short little glimpses right there. Guess what's not right there anymore? There you go. That's what I'm meaning to say. Guess what's not right there anymore? How come I can't show? I'm getting closer. Right,
It's
right
tough to
there.
prove a negative
Guess what's
to
not?
show a negative, isn't it?
I have no idea. It's. Look, guys. I'm just going to tell you because I'm going to wig out on that, and that the camera won't let me show you what I want it to show you because I'm getting annoyed by the camera now. Um, but right over this shoulder right here, guess what's not there anymore? Oh yeah, now. The Christmas trees. I climbed up and I put them away today. Why? Because I didn't go to the desert. And because, anytime that you have a dog that's directly underfoot, that's the day you want to start climbing up ladders. Okay? Because why not? If you're going to break a neck, at least you could be productive while doing so. That was seriously my thought. So Bobby says, I don't know, that I need to keep reading you, Heffa. And 1776 says, both YouTube and Rumble are working well. And Bobby says, yeah, heifer, yeah, moo cow. And Puddletown says, fix your doohickey. What doohickey?
I didn't
What?
know we had it showing.
Yeah, now what doohickey is broken? Because I thought we had everything fixed. Wait a minute. What time is it right now? I don't know.
8:50 here.
Yeah, well, that's 6:50 here. So where's the fix my doohickey again? I don't even know where my other chat went because I normally have a different kind of a chat. I don't have a chat. I don't have a chat. Where's the fix my doohickey thing? Um, that was at 6:42. It was only 8 minutes ago. So whatever was broken 8 minutes ago, Bobby says, it's that ghost again. Yeah, but it's not Fred. Fred's the one who fucked with the camera. That much I know. Okay. This is a female bitch. And in case you haven't met me, women don't like me. Maybe it's because when they start to gossip about somebody and I don't want to hear the gossip, I'm really good at going, well, you need to figure out a way to work it out to put a stop to it. Right. And when I gossip about somebody, it's me gossiping about how I feel about something that went on. Kind of like me gossiping last night about how a client did what the client did, right? Um, and they realize that they're in the wrong, and then they have to hurry up and start covering their ass by talking schmack about me. I absolutely know of a male creator who did the same thing because he's just a bitch too. So, there's a lot of that in this whole creator thing. And it is what it is and it's okay. But I don't get along with women mostly. I really don't get along with women mostly. So if she would have had to have died here previously. I I ain't got none of them attached to me because most of them I already knocked out. So, you know, it's a female one. Puddletown says, welcome to the second meeting of the fellow fallers of the fuck position club. Yep, yep, yep. Just saying. All day long I thought about that and I was going to I had thought about getting out the t-shirt and the paint and then clipping it and doing all of that so that we could get things written down and get things right and start trying to clip things and see what happens, and none of that happens. 1776 says lol. Bobby says, see, I do nothing. Heidel is the one fucking with shit. I'm just wisdom. Excuse me. I'm
Yeah.
not saying anything to either one of you about anything. I didn't bring me a fork. Um, 1776 says, of course, Bobby would blame me. Of course, he would blame you. Have you met him? um, and then she says, you're cantankerous, Bobby. Just freaking cantankerous. hmm Puddletown says, in the
Can't
winter,
take.
would it be Bobby get off the sled? He hasn't gotten on a sled yet. Isn't it winter time now? When does spring start? No, we're in winter. We're still in winter.
Yeah, we got another month till spring.
That's why my nose is cold. I'm like a dog. Bobby says, I don't even know what that means. I know, right? And then
Yeah.
then he says, you're Kintank. And Haley says, happy birthday, Bobby. and 1776 says, yep, heroes had surgery. And then Bobby says, hey, Haley. Ooh. And 1776 says, hiya, Haley Mouse. And a smiley face with a whole bunch of hearts. I think Amazon just drove up the street. I just saw. Well, it could be a no, because there was no noise, so it couldn't be a doom buggy. I'm sorry. I really wanted to go to the desert today. Could you tell? Could be a doom buggy with their lighting
Yeah.
going on, but there it would have a sound, and it had no sound. Haley
Yeah.
says, "Hi, Puddletown." Puddletown says, "Hi, my Haley," and 1776 says, "Okay, Bobby, incorrigible them." And Haley says, "Hiya, 1776," and then she says, "My guy, Puddletown," and says, "Hi, Snipe." Hi, Shinny. Hi, Haley. And then Bobby says, we ain't being picky. I mean, I like Latinos too. It's a thing. You like a little jalapeno with your spice. That's all. That's good.
On his
It's
stick.
no. A jalapeno on a
Okay.
stick could really get you burning someplace you don't want to burn.
Yeah.
See where I went with that? She's smiling in her sleep.
Yeah.
Do you see her smiling in her sleep? But then, you know, when she wakes up, watch her because she might wake up with this what the fuck look on her face. I mean, and then she just stares at Ditto or me. It's like we didn't do anything. I think she's possessed. I think maybe
Yeah.
it's
What
her.
did you do in her dream?
Right. Maybe it's well, no, I think it's brain injury, right? And the front lobe got messed up, and so it's more aggressive. And
Oh,
so, you know, I'm just saying. Bobby
she's
says, laugh
not
my
fully awake. Yeah.
well,
She
and
might
it
not
takes
be.
her a while before the gears start to gear up again. She's
Yeah.
grinding. Oh, I said that. She's
Yeah.
grinding the gears, and she hasn't engaged the clutch to get into first. And
Yeah.
so she just and it's fucking freaky. It's and poor
Yeah.
Ditto's just like he'll do this if she's if she's here and he's here and she comes up, he'll just go and then they're both quiet because she's staring at him the whole time that he's just looking up and off. And it's like, oh my God, you guys are so weird. But he's a good boy. He's not attacking her for the aggressive stare. He's just not. He seems to finally understand she ain't right.
Yeah.
She ain't right, but she got the right home. She got the right home. So that's the good
Yeah.
thing. Bobby's like, laugh my fucking ass off. Laugh my fucking ass off. I'm dying. The camera has its own personality. Is it doing it again or is it trying to follow me? Because I think it's trying to follow me, but it was saying no. It's not gonna let me get that. So Puddletown says, don't fall. The camera will video the fuck position. Yes, sir, it would. As long as it can find my head, it would definitely film the entire fuck position. 1776 is lol to Bobby, and Bobby says, "Yeah, what doohickey? Who said doohickey? You're a doohickey. No penis." Yeah, I'm the one who says no penis piece of shit. Puddletown says, "Is cantankerous when you get a sore inside?" No, that's a
Canker sore.
that's a canker sore. Exactly. It's like, God, it was right there, and then
Close.
I went to
That,
go say it, and it
yeah.
left me. Cantankerous is not a canker sore. But it does kind of imply that you were a canker sore on all other people trying to do life, on the ass of all.
And you're probably, if you have bad enough canker sore, you probably are a little cantankerous.
So think
You know.
about it. If you're
Yeah.
cantankerous, you might be the canker sore on somebody else's ass. That actually makes
Yeah.
more sense. Be cantankerous and be the canker sore on the other guy's ass. I kind of like that idea too. 1776 is like lol the puddle town. No. And Bobby says, 1776, no, you're incorrigible. I swear these two are siblings. Um, and Haley's over there says, "I don't know Puddletown, but I am cantankerous and I have an ulcer on my gum." She's got a canker sore. She has a canker sore. She has a canker sore. Just rinse a couple of days with peroxide in your mouth. It'll go away. I'm just not a doctor, but squirt some peroxide. I have my peroxide on a squirt bottle because I come along and to sanitize the house. What do you
Yeah.
want from me? I do that. I absolutely do
So
that.
salt water helps too sometimes.
Well, yeah, both of them will help. Both of them do help. Yeah. 1776 says hearts pump a purple peanut butter for you, Bobby. Lol. Heart pumps purple peanut butter for you there, Bobby. Lol. Bobby says, "I don't even, but why? How?" And 1776 says, "Haley Lamau," and is laughing at Bobby. And Bobby's like, "I don't think that's good for your heart." And on a stick, shitty? He said on a stick. Yeah, a
Yeah.
jalapeno on a stick. Oh, you're trying to tell me he didn't say on a dick? Look, today is
Well, I might
friend
have said on his stick.
is Friend-Alan-tyne. So on
Yeah.
a stick tonight would imply and that we're single. Friends Valentine. Okay, you get it? So on a stick is where my brain's gonna go. And 1776, it's a sayings, Bobby, not an actual physical thing. And Bobby says, "What's it even saying? That it's total nonsense." See, that's where I say Bobby gets on the spectrum because he's like, "No, now I need to know this because I'm good at everything else, but now you have said one thing and now I've got to until you straighten me out on it." So I have my things and he has his things and she plants right smack in the middle of his things. She really does. You're just smiling up a storm and it's so cute. Oh my God, she's got her eyeballs open. Um, so anyway, uh, and 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 this is Haley says, "I made chili for dinner tonight, Bobby." That actually sounds so good with mustard. I will put either like co- cheddar cheese or mustard on top of my chili. Because
Cheddar
don't
cheese.
anybody get mad at me for the mustard because what do you do? What do you put
Yeah.
on a mustard chili cheese dog? You put mustard and onions and chili in a hot dog in a bun. So if the mustard can go on it with the hot dog, it can go on it without the hot dog. See how I am? I'll stand up for myself before we all get in a food fight. Did I do good? Bobby says, "I was tired. I just made some Alfredo. I made some chicken tacos." Does that count?
I grilled some hamburger steaks and made some uh, potatoes, whatever, with cheese on top of them on the grill and some green beans with soy sauce and garlic.
That's a lot of
Uh,
food, but there for a while I was going to say, why don't you come down and start
yeah.
cooking for me? Because I'm not that interested in
Well,
cooking all the time. When I
well,
get interested in cooking, I cook, and then boom, I'll go months without even wanting to cook anything.
and it was easy cooking on the grill because I could do like the potatoes and the beans in just aluminum foil. So it was that makes it easy and not dirty and too much stuff because it was nice out.
Yeah, see, for you, it's nice out. I mean, it was 75 degrees out here today. The problem is I
But
was
yeah,
working on the inside,
so,
you know. And I will admit that in the last couple of months, the spiders have been quite busy, and I think I hit every corner, but I got lost, and I have ADHD, and I might have only hit like half of the house, a quarter of the house. Well, because I was doing that when I decided to put the Christmas trees away. So I might not have finished. I might have only got 3 rooms spider webbed. Okay, I'm just saying. 1776 says, Bobby, my heart pumps purple peanut butter for you is a quirky, sarcastic phrase sometimes used to dismiss someone's minor complaints or dramatic issues. Puddletown says, she's sleeping soundly. Uh-oh, her pot is accessible. No, it's not an issue that I have. I don't have an issue with her paws. I don't. That would beat Snipe, and
I
he
don't.
lives many miles north of me. So it's
Yeah,
not
and I
it's
don't.
not a fetish for him.
No, I don't go after dogs smelling their paws. It's been a long time since I've done that. I just know what they smell like.
He used to go after dogs smelling their paws.
No, it's
That was
I
my
have
takeaway with
smelled the
what you
dog.
had just said.
No, it's just that I have because it's like yeah, in the name of science.
Well, I read it on Google, I heard it from you, and I trusted everybody enough that I have gone 64 years without smelling a dog's
Yeah.
paws. I will say I took a bath this week, and Ditto almost jumped in with me.
Well,
He's decided that he's okay with baths
that's
now. Um,
that's safer than being outside with her.
well, it could be, that might be it. But because I sent him to the beautician, right? I feel like he's like, no, mommy, I'll let you do it. That he's getting used to it. And now he's like, I'll let you do it. But I have to take my blow dryer to him and see how he's going to feel about that. The heat gun that I use for crafts doesn't push out enough air.
Oh, oh no, and it's probably yeah.
So
That
that's not going to work for us. Because and then I have to close up the bathroom to blow dry him because there's going to be hair go all over the place, or I have to get it to where I take him outside and do it. Give the birds a whole lot of hair for their nests. But I do that every time I get in the truck. I have to scrape up a whole lot of the hair and just to make it look a little bit better, and then I put it out there, and then the birds can have it because my truck is it used to have a black interior, but now it has a white fur interior. I'm just
yeah. My
saying.
my neighbors have a couple Australian shepherds, and
And
yeah, their hair shows up in gobs at times.
it,
I didn't know where it was coming from at first, and then it was like, oh, that's right. Yeah,
yep, because I'm saying
yeah.
that they just and it just is, and you just have to deal with it. You just have to say, okay, fine, and you dehair the best that you can, and you just move
Yeah.
on from there on. Bobby says, 1776, that makes no ding dang sense. And Puddletown says, I'd still kiss you, Haley. And 1776 says, Bobby, it's better than saying, I don't know, etc. And Bobby says, why is the peanut butter purple? Because it's a mix between peanut butter and jelly. They sell it that way and it looks wrong. Okay. So it doesn't, to me, it doesn't taste like peanut butter and jelly. It just tastes like purple peanut butter. So that's why it's purple peanut butter. Okay. Let me help you out there, Bobby. So once you get past that peanut butter that has the jelly lines in it and you start using it and it gets mixed up and then it turns purple peanut butter. So it's a thing. Don't ever buy it. Just don't. I'm just saying don't. Bobby says, how is it better if you have to explain to me the phrase, hey, wait just a moment, Juan? Wasn't it Juan? Juan? What was it that I had to look up? Juan? Juan?
Oh, Juan. Yeah. Yeah. How we didn't know what that meant either,
Right.
Bobby.
But in reading, because he posted it and then he sent the
Yeah.
thing and I read it. And so basically it's for good kids who aren't gonna cuss. So if I want to be that
Yeah.
good kid that's not gonna cuss, I'm gonna say, Hugh Juan, you need to go Juan yourself.
Yeah. Stick it up
Because
your Juan.
right, stick it up your Juan. So it's just a word, poor Juan, Juan.
Yeah.
I mean, not my nephew Juan,
Juan.
but his has an extra A in it, so I don't know how this really is spelled, but I'm just gonna say Juan because I'm in San Diego, just touching the border. It has a U, but Juan, John is it could be John because it's jaw in
Yeah, it's East Coast stuff. Yeah,
John.
right.
Yeah, and East Coast
Gone.
folks, they look, they
It's probably spelled with an R, and they just don't pronounce it with an R.
yeah, it's probably supposed to be Jarn because they can't talk, read, or they just can't. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Did I say that out loud? I didn't mean to do that, Bobby. That makes it's 1776. It makes no ding dong sense. Puddletown says, "I'd still kiss you, Haley." I already read all that. Look at me. I did. Because I can't click and say which one I'm reading. That's what this sucks. 1776 is like Lamau to Bobby, and Haley says, Puddletown, I'm going to end up timing somebody out, not meaning to. I can tell. 1776 says, it's sarcasm and something that we say in my family, Lamau. And now you're opening up your entire family to ridicule. Have you not met Bobby? I'm just saying. Haley says, did you make the purple peanut butter thing up, Heidel? And Bobby says, so you're all touched. I knew it. I knew it. You opened up the family. Is that what you're telling me, Heidel? And it says, but why is it purple? And 1776 says, Haley, no, it actually comes from a song. That's Purple People Eater, and I don't think it had anything to do with purple peanut butter. I think maybe they cleaned it up for you, but I'm just thinking. I could be wrong. Huh?
I hope so. I don't know.
Beware of the
Maybe it
purple
wasn't.
peanut butter. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
excuse me.
I wouldn't touch purple peanut butter.
Okay,
I wouldn't
hold on.
touch regular peanut butter really, unless you covered it with chocolate.
No, I like regular peanut butter.
Not really.
Oh, yeah, I do. I have a thing. I have a thing. I have a thing. Okay, I'm going to figure this out. Give me a minute. There. Okay. Okay. Here. Transition. There. Let me get some things out of the way here. Like, everybody who's on stream. Let me get them all. What the fuck am I moving around now? That was Bobby from last night. I probably just moved around. Okay. So, Beware of the Purple Peanut Butter is a choose your own adventure style book from R.L. Stine's Give Yourself Goosebumps series, published in 1996. The story begins, so it's a book series. The story begins with the reader finding a mysterious refrigerator containing purple goop and chocolate cake. Eating the goop shrinks you, while eating the cake makes you grow. Oh, it's a whole new LSD trip, leading to over 20 different scary endings depending on your choices. Yep, no, not coming up with a song there, sweetheart. A track named Purple Peanut Butter by Hand exists on Automac, but it's from that. The Purple Stew song, there's a purple stew. That just sounds wrong, but there's purple potatoes and eggplant. So, I mean, it's possible. What were you going to say?
I don't know.
Okay, well, can't say I didn't try to help us, right?
Yeah.
Can't say I didn't try to help us, save us from myself. So, anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
And Puddletown says shit on a shingle is a saying too, but no one would do it. But why is shit on a shingle a saying?
Oh, well,
I
because
think it's because they
it's
used
just,
to use the shingle to move the shit.
well, no, it's just because in the military, that's just what they called it, because it was, they felt like it was shit, and the piece of bread toast was just shingle.
Oh, it was the bread.
Yeah.
It was the bread. I remember that. So here we have
Yeah.
shit on a shingle. SOS, originated as a slang
Yeah.
term in the U.S. military. You done good there, Snipe. Particularly popular
Yeah.
during World War II to describe creamed chipped beef, or sometimes ground beef, served over toast. God, that is so good. Then my mom came along and gave us jalapeno
Yeah.
beans, like pinto beans or something, and we would put that over toast. Oh my God, so good. The dish, which dates back to at least 1910, Manual for Army Cooks, used the shingle to represent toast and shit to describe the creamed meat topping. Just in case you don't believe us, that's what we did. Uh-huh. And Bobby says, she made it up. Yes. It's not an actual saying. Haley says, did you make the song up, Idol? Come on now, tell the truth.
Oh,
Aw. And Bobby says, Heidel writes the shit in her garage. He's never going to let that garage thing go. And I almost feel bad that I'm the one who started it. And 1776 says, no, Haley Mouse law. And Haley says,
you know what? Yeah. I have found the answer to the My Heart Bleeds Purple Peanut Butter for you.
did you?
Yeah. That was somebody was being nice and didn't want to say the exact what it was. It's a U.S. Marine Corps thing.
Okay, I didn't put the My Heart Bleeds, so I'm getting.
Yeah, it was My Heart Bleeds Purple Piss.
It
was a Marine
Okay.
Corps thing. That's what you get.
So
And
My
I'm
Heart
betting
Bleeds
that
Purple
somebody.
Butter is not a standard idiom. Is that the one you're reading?
Well, I don't know. I got something, but I just think that's what they somebody didn't want to say in front of kids or something purple piss, so they started saying purple peanut butter, and that's what their family caught on to,
Got it.
saying that.
Okay. Well, my heart bleeds purple peanut butter is not a standard idiom, but rather a creative, likely absurdist, I can't say it, phrase combining emotional pain with bizarre imagery. It mixes my heart bleeds, intense sympathy or sadness, with purple peanut butter, a fictional item from Goosebumps that shrinks you, or a metaphor for something absurd. I'm still not coming up with the same web link that you're getting.
No, I had, but if you do, oh no, they just a thing came up with that my heart bleeds purple piss, and it was something that people heard at boot camp.
Okay. So I put piss in it this time. I put a little piss in it. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll go to the AI version first. My heart bleeds purple peanut butter piss is a nonsensical, obscurest variation of the sarcastic phrase, my heart bleeds for you, used to mock someone's fake, insincere, or trivial sympathy. It is often combined with the
Yeah.
world's smallest violin boom, 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 gesture to sarcastically show extreme lack of pity for a complaint. The phrase, my heart bleeds purple peanut butter piss, is a vulgar, sarcastic way of saying, I don't care about your problems at all. Key details. My heart bleeds or my heart bleeds for you means to feel great sadness or pity for someone. When used sarcastically, the phrase means the opposite. I have no sympathy for your trivial problems. The variant, my heart pumps purple piss for you, was popularized in literature to heighten the absurdity and mockery. It is often accompanied by a gesture representing the world's smallest violin playing. Peanut butter is a further addition to increase the nonsensical nature of the phrase.
So there is some historic.
And then there is a my heart bleeds for you. Oh, and then there's the word reference thing. We're not playing there. Is a pardon me French. Still I'm trying to figure out the exact meaning of a sentence. I'm quite at a loss to find any kind of equivalent to this one. I actually can't even make a proposition because I don't know the phrase and can't really invent its meaning. Any help? Welcome, at least to the general meeting. Here, two detectives are talking, and the one who says this sentence is teasing the other, whom in his mind isn't working hard enough and just sits with his laurels. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to read that one. I don't know. And I don't even know what kind of voice that was. Okay.
I don't either.
It just came out.
Yeah.
I'm here. What
Yeah.
did you want from me? I'm here. I did it. I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here. I did it. So Haley says, I had grated cheddar on top. And then 1776 is yum, Haley. I'm telling you, it sounds good. Bobby says, what do you put on mustard chili cheese dogs? Mustard? Exactly. But I've had people go, oh, you put mustard in your chili because you put it on top of your mustard chili cheese dogs. I, and I didn't have the dog, but I had everything else, and I went for it, and oh damn, it was good, and I didn't need the dog after that. Not the Ditto or the Celestial, the hot dog. She acts like she heard me. Is she looking for a victim? Is she looking for a victim? She looks like she woke up normal this time.
Oh, that's good.
Her ears perk up. She can't hear, but her ears perk up.
Yeah.
Oh, but Ditto just came in the house. Okay, well, I can't like, no. I can't turn off that camera, but I can hide it. But I can hide it. If I'm on the right stream, I can hide it. I don't know. I apparently can't hide shit these days. Maybe it's because I did that. There. I came back. Okay. Hi, Ditto. You stay over there. He's like, I'm hiding. 1776. Oh, Haley says, do you have a garage band, Heidel, singing Cook songs about purple peanut butter? She's a cat laughing. And Bobby says, she has a band, all right, but it's buried under the garage. Uh, it's not a garage band. Bobby says,
Well,
Snipe. Wait. Yeah, Bobby says, Snipe is a retired dog sniffer. Puddletown says, I guess he could smell worse places. God, that was forever ago. We really
yeah.
need to pick up the speed. 1776 says, Haley, laughed my fucking ass off. The garage is from the winning spaces in the game talk that we occasionally play. But that might be an idea if I had an actual garage. I could play an instrument. I'm not touching that one with somebody else's poll. 1776 is lol, yep, puddled in. Haley says, Heidel, it is laughing, and Bobby says, she's making that up, Haley. And Haley says, I never intend to smell my cat's paws. They smell like fishy cat food, breath, or litter box. They probably would. And Bobby says, you know how Heidel
Yeah.
is. And Haley says, Bobby and is laughing, and Puddletown says, Heidel, fuck off, is quicker than that peanut butter thing, right? Fuck off is so much easier. I'm just saying, and you can just say you're just being a chicken. Haley's laughing 100%, Puddletown. You know how I roll. And Bobby says, because otherwise I'm just sitting here wondering why the peanut butter is purple. 1776 is Lamau. Snipe's mind went somewhere else when Shitty said doesn't have enough to push out. What the hell did I say?
I don't
Your
know.
microphone?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can you
Bobby's
hear
like,
me?
wait, what? Yeah, no, it
Oh,
was just there wasn't enough in there and it trailed off. So when you started talking, it was totally
oh,
there. Bobby says, wait, what? And 1776 says with his giggles, and Bobby says, that didn't help at all, Shitty. Well, what the fuck did I say? Oh, Bobby says, Jawan is like John. Okay. No, it's John. John. And unless you're from the East Coast, the New England states, and then it's Jarn. See, it's Jarn because they put an R in everything, even when there's not an R. So it's Jarn. And Haley says, I'm so
because they
lost.
take them out of half of the word. Yeah. The
Right?
ka, but it's not a, yeah.
Yeah. If it doesn't have the actual R, then they put in an R.
Yep.
Okay. If it has
Yep.
an R, they drop the R. And they put that R that they dropped into another word that didn't have the R because it just might be lonesome. That's what they're doing. Now I understand. I'm okay, I'm getting better at understanding. So it's jarn. Jarn, like yarn, but jarn. Um, and Haley says, I'm so lost. Welcome to the way my brain works, Haley. Of course. Bobby says, definitely not Juan, right? Because then the U would be in the wrong place because it's Juan, not Jaum. Okay, gotcha. Haley, or 1776 says, Haley, welcome to our squirrels. Bobby says, Heidel will never explain to me why it's purple because I already did. And 1776 says, there's another song that's not Purple Peter, People Eater.
What?
I actually said that. There's
Yeah.
another song that's not Purple People Eater, lol.
Right.
That's God dang it.
Better get on the antibiotics if it's purple.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Bobby says Shinny has a thing. I probably do. And 1776 says, glad I could help with all the laughs. And Puddletown says, it was a one-eyed, horny, purple penis butter eater.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
I don't know
trying,
about that.
you know, could have been penis butter instead of peanut butter. So that makes sense because Snipe likes well butter. Do you see where this is going?
Well,
So it
I
makes more
never said I
sense.
actually had it. I just said it would make sense to
Well, this
try it.
one makes sense too. And Bobby
Yeah.
says, so you were referencing a Goosebumps book, Heidel? And 1776 says, law, it has nothing to do with the book series either, for God's sake. No, based on the reading, yes, it had something to do with it. It came from it. All in all, it basically still came from there. And again, it had to do with youth who aren't supposed to be cussing. So, do you see, that's where it's coming from. Haley says, make you shrink and grow. That was a little LSD trip back in the day. Bobby says, well, that's what Alice in Wonderland was doing, was a hit of this and a hit of that. And zoop, 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 zoop. So, it was a thing. It just was. There was the Yellow Submarine too. That was another acid trip. Just saying. Just was. Um, and Bobby says, of course, it's all about making you shrink and grow. Sounds like Heidel. Well, she didn't have enough of the grow. 1776 says Haley Lamau. And Haley says, I really need to try peanut butter. Well, I like the peanut butter cookies I make. So, it's a thing. 1776 says, that is totally a different saying, Snipe. And Bobby says, I
No,
just listened to Purple Stew. I hate it. What were you going to reply to her?
well, it wasn't a completely different one. It was just that they added piss to it because made it that was the adult version, and kids just did the peanut butter version so that it was
Exactly. Yeah, and
kid
really
friendly.
they were right there, boom, boom, boom. And they were both from
Yeah.
the Goosebumps series, which was really back
Well,
in the day,
I
that
think
was
they kind
great.
of used that. I think they used that in the Goosebump series. It might have been before that.
Oh,
But
you think they're trying to
yeah,
temper it down some?
yeah, I think they used the more kid friendly one in that. It would have made for a better book if they would have used the more adult one. I
Yeah.
might have
Well,
read it then.
she's got a thing that it was regional generational roots, and the sayings was popular in mid 20th century American slang, particularly among school
Yeah,
children and teachers in the 1960s and 70s. So then
yeah, the book didn't come out till the 90s or whatever.
right,
So
so somebody from the 60s or 70s then threw it in there
used
for
it
the
in a book.
Goosebumps.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that makes sense.
yeah,
So, yeah,
yeah,
but it's all kind of working out right there. So
yeah.
I never go over and look at Discord, but I did tonight. Don't ask me why. Oh, and then she says, Shinny, I DM'd it to you too. Um, Look, I went and looked.
I,
Maybe I read it a second ago and didn't realize what I read because I just read words. I don't really always grab the meaning, and sometimes I do. 1776 is where my family got it from. Yes, that's a closer to it. See, we got there. Bobby says purple piss sounds like Heidel too. Puddletown says, but it would stick to the roof of your heart and you'd die. And Bobby says, at
yeah,
least your heart could pump purple piss if it had to. And 1776 is law, and she just laughing dead. And it's like she says, I can't, y'all are hilarious. We're just trying to make sense out of the nonsensical, that's all. And Bobby says, so we proved that Heidel just made it up. No, we didn't. We proved that Goosebumps getting credits. This is what my takeaway is. We have proven that Goosebumps getting credit for taking something from their childhood and putting into the book and the TV series that became a little musical thing, and theft. That's
yeah.
what we've proven. That's what we've proven.
Wow.
There we go. I think it's a pretty good proof. I do. Am I wrong?
Poetic license.
Yeah, they poetic license
Just
something, all
like,
right. They
yeah,
they took
yeah.
poetic license for sure. I don't know, but I think we have. Is that a ditto this time? Oh, I tightened the damn cord.
Oh,
I need to stand up here in a minute because I tightened the cord to the camera. I tied it up on something. I'm good at tying shit up. Okay, look, if I'm not clicking buttons, I'm wrapping up cords. I'm
for a
wrapping up
minute, I had
cord.
to look. Yeah,
uh,
I had to look
I,
twice to make sure which way the dog's head was because it was like it was one of them like not lining up right, and I thought the nose was way goofed up
because
somewhere.
his ear looks like
That
it's the
black dot,
nose.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yep, sticking
he
straight up on the yeah, and it was like that, man,
he's such a
that wasn't
funny
working.
little critter, isn't he? So
Yeah,
Bobby says, "Well, of course she did." Uh-huh. And Puddletown says, "Shinny, that triangle light behind you makes it look like you're wearing a party hat." What triangle light? I don't have a triangle light behind me. Is it? I don't know what triangle light you're talking about, babe. I don't. Unless it's the door, the corner of the
yeah, it
door
might be
right there
the
with
door.
the light reflecting off of it. That might be what you're talking about. I don't know.
I
You're gonna
think
have to.
that's what. Yeah, it must be. I was going back in time to see if I can see where, and sometimes it does kind of look like that.
Oh, does it? Well, surprise! It's a
Yeah,
door. I have a door behind me, and I can't open it because I got all my painting stuff behind it. So, you know, I keep thinking I'll move the painting, and then it's like the paints. Then it's like, where am I going to put them in the garage? And I was out in the garage going, okay, things are thinning out, but I still have a whole lot of shit to get rid of. I have to load up my truck and take a whole lot of shit to the thrift store. And I don't want to do that. And when you have two dogs who are yelling at you the entire time that you're out working in the garage, it really makes you not want to do it because you can't just let them run wild because they'll just run off. And the neighbors don't like it. I'm just telling you. So, yeah, no party hat here. And 1776 says, whatever, Bobby Lamau, and then says somebody else's pole. I feel like I said that because she put it in parentheses and it killed her. Okay. Haley says, okay, bedtime for me. Have a great night, everyone. Good night, Haley. Happy Valentine. No, that's not good. Happy friend. uh, I said
yeah.
Friend-Alan-tyne's Day. Have a happy Friend-Alan-tyne's Day. Sleep well, sweetheart. Yeah, because see how I almost said Valentine's Day? That's too close to Palestine. And you know what we're not doing? We ain't celebrating them. So that's why
Good night, Haley Mouse.
that's why it's a Friend-Alan-tyne. Friend-Alan-tyne.
Yeah.
So it's been a thing for me today, and I've been trying to work on getting it right. So good night, little Miss Haley Mouse. Sleep well, sweetheart. And she says, happy birthday again, Bobby. And Bobby says, there's no Valentine's Day, only Bobby. Only Bobby Day. And
Bobby Day.
Puddletown says, Juan, go get a taco? Juan can make tacos. He don't have to go get. 1776 says, Shinny said, doesn't have enough to push out was when you were talking about your glue gun after the stencils for the shirt idea. That was last night.
I can't remember talking about that tonight.
We didn't talk about that tonight.
Unless
What
we-
stream you watching, woman? You watching two streams at one time? My brain can't do that when I'm up here talking. It does it any other time, but I
And
can't.
unless we did, I could have missed some of it.
I could have missed too. I
You
don't
could have.
think
I said things and missed that I said it. So I mean, that's
I do
happened.
that all the time. I totally do that all the
Yeah.
friggin' time. But I don't think we talked about the stencils and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, 1776 says, take care, Haley. Sleep well. Puddletown says, hold out the horny word. Pull out the horny word or hold out the horny word. I'm Puddletown, I need better explanation. 1776 says, penis putter. She died laughing again. That book series wasn't around when my grandma said the phrase about purple peanut butter. But to be honest now, the Goosebump book series was taken off of, they got in trouble because they were taken off of another series of books from when I was younger, and I actually remembered them. So they were already kind of thieving things, but the thing is that we can all agree that the 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 thing that you're saying did come from the 60s and 70s because yeah, and then they just stole that too. Bobby says, nope, we've proven Heidel is a crazy person and is completely warped. Well, look, both things can be right at the same time, Bobby.
Yeah.
She is crazy and is completely warped, but she is right about this. Do you see? So you got to get your understanding here. Puddletown says, Night Haley, sweet dreams. And then 1776 says, woohoo, if this was a nonsensical game, I want some content. Love it. Exactly.
Yeah.
And Bobby says, made it up entirely. What if you're wrapping up buttons?
Buttons.
Why would you be wrapping up buttons? 1776 is like lol shitty. And Puddletown says that reflection right behind your head. I think we decided it was a door. And Bobby says you look insane. Friend-En-Tine? Yeah, it's a Friend-En-Tine. Leave me alone. Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah.
Bobby, then it looks like a wheelchair. It is sitting in a wheelchair. I don't know what it is. 1776 is the shirt I did was also mentioned tonight along with the glue gun.
Oh, could have been. Yeah. Oh. Take a breath. Breathe. Because I'm not reading Puddletown's song.
1776. What are you gonna understand that a good 80% of the shit that we talk about, I don't remember while it's
Yeah.
while it's coming out my mouth.
Stuff. Yeah, 3 minutes ago. We don't remember that.
I can't remember it while it's coming out my mouth, so I don't remember it. Ouch, that hurts. Oh. I can't help it. I don't remember. Puddletown. Wait a minute. My eyeballs are all wet up. Hold on. I have to get my eyeballs dry and working again. I can't see. Thank God I don't wear makeup. Okay. Puddletown says it was a one-eyed horny purple peanut. Oh, look at the stupid system wouldn't let you do the word horny. Got it. It was a one-eyed one horny. There's
It doesn't quite flow.
No. No, but I know that
my poem flowed better than this.
Oh, wait a minute. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed,
Yeah, but
one-horned, flying purple people eater. A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater sure looks strange to me. One eye? Those are the lyrics. I shit you
yeah,
not. I
yeah, it's
just
basically the same as what he wrote there, but it just was in 50s version.
right, and there were commas, and I had to, but I knew. So a flying purple penis eater. Oh, that makes
Yeah,
so much. It was a one-eyed, one-horned flying purple penis eater. One-eyed, one-horned flying purple penis eater. A one-eyed, one-horned flying purple penis eater. Sure looks strange to me. One eye there. Is that what you wanted? I have had no alcohol and I still did that.
yeah.
Mhm. The place
Should be
of
proud.
I know, right? Okay, so horny takes the place of the words one horned in the original song to make the meter work out. Ah, never mind. No, we got it. No, we got it. I wasn't. We were on the same song. At least, definitely not this. We're on the same song, but not all the words in the verse were getting to us. Bobby says, "Nope, I get to decide she's wrong and warp simultaneously." And 1776 says, laugh my fucking ass off, Puddletown. And Bobby says, why do you do anything, Shitty? You don't even know. I sure as shit don't know either. I'm telling you, but I count on you being able to understand why more than I understand me. 1776 says, in your mind, if you believe it, it's true for you, Bobby. That's not good either. And Puddletown says, I gotta stop replying to stuff from an hour ago. That's what the stream is all about. And Bobby says, Shitty, who said doohickey? Puddletown said doohickey. Puddletown said doohickey. He typed it into chat. He said doohickey. Bobby says, Puddletown, no, no, keep doing it. It creates a whole other outcome. See, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Puddletown, it's important. It is how we got this thing to start happening because I was always so far behind, but it made so much more sense. Puddletown says, I fucking said doohickey after she said doohickey. Oh, did I say doohickey first? I did. We already have
Now
discovered.
there'll be a future echo now of doohickey.
There you go. Because I don't remember saying doohickey first, but I say doohickey a lot because I can't remember the words. So, I
Yeah, it's
can't
kind of like a
remember.
thingamabob.
Right. I can't remember, or the whatchamacallit. I can't remember what I'm saying when I'm saying it, but I can remember what is common for me to say. Doohickey, whatchamacallit, thingamajig. Those are words that I am pretty good at coming out with. Uh-huh. And
Yeah.
Bobby says, she didn't say that though. What about horny or a whore's knees?
Oh, well,
Well, a whore could be on her knees because she's horny, and then she hurts her knees, and that's a whore
yeah.
knee that needs to be looked at by the doctor. See how that worked out? 1776 says, I broke shitty, laughed my fucking ass off. She's dying over there laughing. I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my sides hurt. But it's easy. I'm broken. I admit I'm broken. Puddletown says it flows if you hold out the word horny. It was a one-eyed. No, it doesn't work for me. It was a one-eyed flying purple penis eater. A one-eyed flying purple penis eater. No, I like the one-eyed, one-horned.
I think it was a peanut butter eater.
Oh yeah, I can't get there. I can't get there.
No, no.
I I can't get there. Puddletown says Snipe has no rhythm. He's a white dude. He can't jump
Yeah,
either. I'm just
I
saying.
used to be able to a little bit.
I was watching something on my Facebook. Marcus Allen's brother posted, Marcus is being recognized for something real special, or he was. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they were showing that because he went to Lincoln High School, as in Abraham Lincoln High School, and it's Black Americans Month, and
Yeah.
it's Martin Luther King's birthday. And okay, sideline, I'm squirreled out there. Bobby says he's rigid like a hard piece of oak.
Yep.
I wish you were here to push that button, honey. 1776 says, lol, Bobby, would you know? How would you know? I'll get the right words. 1776 says, lol, Bobby, how would you know? And Bobby says, look at how stiff he is, Heidel. Is it not obvious? I mean, he's not even moving. And when I'm over here laughing myself to death, he's not even leaning forward to see how I'm doing. Bobby says, you looked, you cheated. 1776 says, I was just dealing with my 3 dogs. I didn't look, lol. And Bobby says, what you jiggy? And then says, jarn. And 1776 says, what's a who's it? It's a who's it. It might belong to somebody and it might not belong to somebody, but it's a who's it. Bobby says, 3 dogs, Heidel? You must be as stiff as snipe in a Fritos factory. 1776 says, hell nah. No sniffing paws or Fritos for me, Bobby. What were you saying?
I just don't know.
You're like, I ain't never saying that like that again. Puddletown says, Jawan? Jawan is my nephew. There you go.
I'm not guaranteeing I'm not saying something like that again.
It's like when I tried to help somebody and then within 2 minutes of me trying to help somebody, they had already managed to go behind my back and accuse me of something. And I was like immediately devastated because all I tried to do was help. And I said, that's it. I ain't helping nobody no more. And like within 48 hours, there I was helping somebody some more. And I just said, you know what? This is the last time. I ain't helping nobody after this. Because it's like, it's who we are. And we can lie to ourselves and say we ain't going to do it anymore. But the truth of the fact is, me saying it at that very moment is just helpful for me at that very moment. But let's just, color me a liar, because we know that if I see somebody in need, I'm going to still try and reach out and help. And if you have a story that you want to tell, Lord knows you're going to reach out and tell somebody, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I overshare sometimes.
It's an us thing. It's an us thing. It's an us thing.
It seems totally normal to me. I don't know who hasn't smelled their dog's paws at least once in their life.
Me?
That
Never.
seems very abnormal to me.
I'm sorry. Me never. No, if I can't smell my dog from a distance, I don't need to smell it. Like little Miss came in last night smelling like shit, right? And I just blurted out she smelled like shit, like she had been out there eating somebody's shit. For all I know, she had just taken one. I don't know. I could smell her from where I was. I was not getting any closer. I didn't need to know. Do you see how I am?
I don't want my dog to smell like that.
Well, it went away in like 5 seconds. But no, I'm not sniffing a dog. If I'm loving on my dog and I go to give him a hug and they really, and then I get like a shit smell, then I know they've been rolling around in it and they're going straight into the shower. But if they just been outside and they turn their butt inside outwards and that's why I can smell it, well, okay, I'll give you a moment. It's because I get migraines in my sinuses, so I smell things really strongly, you know? When I don't need to be smelling something, I smell things. And so if I can smell it for way too long, it becomes an issue. And then I'm going to give him a bath like right away. I'm seriously
Yeah.
going to give him a bath right away. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But I don't go sniffing them. I don't go sniffing my dogs. Puddletown says, Jawan. Jaran. Puddletown says, who's it? Or whatchamacallit? Thingamabob. They're all the same. Puddletown says, whatchamacallit? Freaking typos. That's okay. I was already with you on the whatchamacallit. 1776 says, what's a who's it? Is like saying a whatchamacallit and a doohickey. Exactly. Puddletown says yes. 1776 says, yep, Puddletown. Puddletown says, who's it is something you don't have a name for. Well, that you do have a name for, but for some reason you're old, excuse me, and your brain cell refuses to give you the right name for it. So you just say who's it, and
Yeah.
everybody else goes, I know the name for it. So we're good. 1776 says, I have never smelt any of
You
my
know
dog
that thing.
paws. Yeah, the thing. And y'all do it to me all the time because you
Yeah.
know what I mean. And so Puddletown or
Yeah.
1776 is yes, Puddletown. Puddletown says, at least Snipe isn't sniffing butts. Thank God. Well, at least that we know of. Oh, Lord. And then 1776 is true and right, Puds. And Bobby says, it's a shoe hickey. And 1776, no, it's a shoe licky. I'm sorry. Who's giving their shoe a hickey? I'm sorry, it's a shoe licky.
Yeah.
1776 says lol to Bobby. Am I rolling over a dog? I sure as hell am. I was gonna push my chair back and I couldn't keep pushing it. And it felt like I was pushing into something soft. And then I went, where'd she go? And she's right
Uh,
behind me. I swear to God, this dog, she's a thing. Okay, I'm turning off my camera for a minute because I want to get a fork. And what do you, which isn't really easy to do when you have a dog right behind your chair and she's not going to wake up. And when I pushed her backwards, I pushed her into a reverse L. Okay. Ow, those are my toes. Hi. Oh, she just straightened out her reverse L. Because I pushed part of her up against the front part of the couch and the other part up against the side part of the couch. I'm telling you, she's a thing. So, does everybody want to play games?
yeah. Play something.
Okay.
Wow. I mean, some type of game. Yeah. I don't know what Puddletown did. A shoe and a tongue. A shoe licky. He did
Yeah,
that, and that's I laughed at that.
that's a shoe hickey. Now, God damn it, I
Shoe
did it
licky.
again. It's a shoe licky.
Yeah.
I keep trying to say shoe hickey. I think it's because I say it's a doohickey, which is why I'm trying to make
Yeah.
it say a shoe hickey. Does that make sense? Shit, I got
Yeah.
my straw as if I was going to eat my Jello right now.
Oh.
I made Jello, but
Well.
I'm having to eat my cupcakes. I have to eat my cupcakes.
Yeah. Bobby was
So
saying a reverse L.
yeah, I had the front. Okay, so when a dog
Licky.
lays down, they lay like this, right? With their feet, okay? But I
Yeah.
had her
Oh.
like this,
Yeah.
and then I pushed her backwards along the couch. So she had her feet facing this way and facing that away. She was not right at all.
Oh, she had some going both ways. Okay.
Yeah, so now I
Okay.
have her under the desk. She's warm. I need her to lay down on my feet now because I'm cold. Alexa, what is the current temperature?
It's 51 degrees right now, with a high of 71 and low of 43 for the day.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why am I cold? Because I'm cold. I don't make any sense. I'm cold. Okay. Oh, let's claim that. Okay. So we're going to create a game. We're just going to create a game. Studio mode. Games. Move us all around. There's only 2 of us. Well, that makes it easier. Okay. So I'm just going to click on bad cards. We're going to see what we get. Okay. Because we haven't played straight bad cards lately. So, and we're gonna do the R restricted yet again. We're gonna copy the link, and we know weirdos are gonna pop in here. Okay. So there's the link. Okay. So we know that we're good there. We know that we're good. We're good. We're good. We know that we're good. We're good. We know that we're good. We're good. We're good. We know that we're good. We're good. I got Snipe in there. I need Bobby and Puds and 1776 and I think everybody else went to bed because it's Friend-Alan-tyne Day.
Yeah. Some people probably actually have people.
Well, yeah, nobody showed up. So we know that Queen is just, bless her little sweetheart. She is not feeling good at all.
Oh, yeah. No, she didn't sound good last night.
Yeah, her head doesn't hurt as bad as it did last night, so that's good.
No.
So, Puddle, are you okay? There you are.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna. What is naughty or nice? That looks like a Christmas one. I don't know who Yana J is. Marvel Rivals. I don't know. These things seem to have themes.
Yeah.
We don't want them to have themes. Okay, we're gonna do morally corrupt. Oh, but I can't
That
select
sounds
it.
like kind of. Oh, bummer.
Bad Buzz Base Pack. Okay, we're just gonna try that one. Well, that didn't sound pretty. Is there a reason that you did that? I'm just talking to the dog over here, folks. Wait a minute. Why are these? Wait, I wanted to play the game. I didn't want to remove. Okay, why are they giving me the option to remove shit? Okay, no, I want to start the game. There, I'm just going to start the game. Okay. Oh, wait. I have to remember that it does that when it's my turn. Okay, I have selected my card, and my card says, pro tip, you can safely go several days without blank. You can safely go several days without blank. I don't know. I've met dudes that couldn't go that long. It's okay, little miss. You don't have to jump up and be all freaky scared. Sorry, guys, I had to move things. Okay, I picked a card. Okay, we have one more card that we're waiting for somebody to pick.
Puddles is left.
Don't forget you got to refresh, Puds.
Yeah, if you're on your phone, it seems like that's what it.
Yeah, I don't know what device he's on, but I remember he said, "Oh, I have to refresh." So it's like, okay, I'll try and remember that for the next time. And it's the next time because I don't remember from 1 minute to the next. So
Yeah. I still don't remember really talking about the T-shirts earlier.
I don't either.
Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Argo popped in.
Is that Ashinator?
I doubt it.
I doubt it too. Well, if you want to play, you have to hurry up and play there, porn star. That's what you're going to get from me. So you have to hurry up and play. We will give you a few
Pop
seconds.
found you.
You know, because we know that you didn't wait the 10 minutes to be able to type into chat to get the link. So that's cool.
Oh no, it was Puddle Town that didn't still
Yeah,
get one in.
we have a new person that joined. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
again,
know, but
my card says pro tip. You can go several days without blank. Satisfying prison sex. A symphony of queefs. Food for sex. Sniffing paws. Somebody chose to write in their answer. Going back in time to blow yourself. Romantic ass fucking under the stars. Yeah, you don't have to have it every day. So, we have
there's
a
whole.
three-way tie. All 6 votes were in. Am, Puddletown, sniffing paws. Mine, going back in time to blow yourself. And Snipes, romantic ass fucking under the stars. I didn't want to vote for myself, so I voted for you. Had I have voted for my own,
And
I would have
I
taken.
did the same for yours.
We would have been. Poor Puddletown would have been left behind. I'm sorry. I
No,
think it's cute. Okay, so there it is. We already have a 3-way tie. The next round is Snipe coming along and figuring it out. So Snipe's getting his cards. He will be reading any moment now. We're not right. I'm just saying, we're not right. It's okay for not being right. 1776
okay.
it quotes it with, yeah, playing something, because you really did say that really funny. Bobby says, Snipe, quick, play possum. Puddletown says, play dead. No, that's too harsh. Bobby says, she's casting spells. And I put in the link. 1776 says, I'm in game. Puddletown says, queen, and puts a teardrop. Puddletown says, I'm stuck in the lobby. Have fun. No, you got here. You're good now. You just have to remember to refresh. Bobby says, nah, Ash is busy delivering packages. Oh. And go ahead and read your cards, Beb.
Sit down, son. It's time for me to teach you about blank and the bees.
I've already picked my answer. I'm proud of me.
I just go without waiting for Stargirl or whatever the.
Well, give
That
them a
is.
moment because they have to pick the
Okay.
card from down below. Then after they pick the
Yeah.
card from down below, then we'll do it. They might have to do like Puddletown has to do and refresh a lot too.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's a possible. I just would like to have known who the person is in chat so that we would know.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to have to kick somebody who's just trying to figure out the game. And
Yeah.
yeah, by the way, I'm going to keep calling you porn star. I just want you to know if you take too long, I'm going to kick you. Well, it's got a whole bunch of digits there.
Yes, I know it looks kind of
SC
like,
with
yeah.
the star. I don't know. So, okay, you can't pick a card. We're going to give you count of 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
And he's going to go
0.
ahead and in for himself. Go for it. Read on, baby.
Sit down, son. It's time for me to teach you about blank and the bees. Persistent vaginal dryness and the bees. Afterbirth casserole and the bees. Nanny role play and the bees. Sourdough bread baked with lady yeast and the bees.
Ooh.
Curried goat scrotum and the bees. Ooh, man.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. I think I voted. I clicked when I wasn't looking, so I think I voted.
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of wait for Heidel.
Yep. And again, porn star over there. That could be my friend. Stefan, honey, if that's you, just saying. Hit refresh.
It's somebody.
5,
Oh, there we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Who's the winner?
Puddletown with persistent vaginal dryness. Sit
He's
down,
good
son.
at
It's
this
time for
game.
me to teach you about persistent vaginal dryness and the bees.
Puddletown is good at this game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Bobby is picking a prompt.
Yeah. Bobby was scared tonight to come in to actually sitting in and talking with us.
He may not be feeling
Yeah.
all that great either. So it's that time of the year, you know?
Yeah. Oh, he's getting older.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read his.
Okay.
Man does not live by blank alone.
I'll pick that one. And Bobby, just anytime you're ready, honey.
I don't think the one stuck around. I
Well,
think they also can. I wonder if people can even see it from other. I think they're kind of public in the thing, maybe, and people can just join groups.
well, I almost feel like no, because
Oh,
I put the
okay.
link in chat,
Yeah,
and because I put the link in chat and they have a 10-minute hold, I
yeah.
think that's where they get it from. I really, really do.
Okay.
So Bobby, go ahead. I'm gonna kick porn star.
Man does not live by blank alone. By ball slapping ass at 100 130 beats per minute alone by a fistful of Adderall alone. A man does not live by going elbow deep alone. A man does not live
No,
by
he should
running
hopefully
over a
have a
child.
partner. I'm sorry.
Does not live by running over a child with a tractor for shits and giggles alone. Yeah. A man does not live by an extra wide urethra alone. Yeah, that.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Oh, Bobby says, laugh my ass off.
Yeah.
1776 says, laugh my fucking ass off. 1776 says, I voted for Snipes. Puddletown says, cards aren't turning over. And friggin' refresh. Yep, got to refresh. 1776 says, there was one more person to choose a card, but they got kicked. I kicked him because he'd already gone 3 things without picking a card. So, oops.
And
Did he
Shenny
do that?
won with a fistful of Adderall.
You know, it made the
Yeah.
most sense. I wasn't trying to like
Yeah.
vote for my own, but
Oh,
it made the
it
most sense.
made like it was between that and the 130 beats per minute on the ass.
Mm-hmm. But then he wouldn't be alone, you know?
No, but yeah. Well, it depends. You can probably find equipment to do that nowadays.
God, I would hope not. 1776's card says, because our parents didn't approve of blank, we chose to marry in secret. Okay, I'm sorry, folks. I just had to do that this time. I really, really, really had to do that this time. And Puddletown says 16 refreshes and finally turned the cards over to pick. And Bobby says, laugh my ass off. Shinny won that one. And well, you know, have you met me? And then 1776 is Puddletown. There's a 6th player that's been holding up the game. And I know it wasn't even you, Puddletown. It was the new player that we were trying to be very nice
Oh.
for. So there. Got one more person. He'll just be refreshing a few hundred times because,
Yeah.
you know, IT stuff is
Yeah,
not
we know
such
you.
good stuff anymore. Plus, it's giving me a chance to eat my cupcakes, which I put a whole lot of red food dye in the icing.
Oh.
And it's changing my lips and my tongue colors. So,
Boy. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was hearing
Oh.
something. And I thought, are those sirens? I think I was
It's
hearing,
probably going,
no, I think I was hearing the whistle of the refrigerator motor that's telling me it's going to go out in about 6 months.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It makes total sense to me.
Yeah. What is
I
about
have
8-10 years old?
no,
Oh.
no. That would be if it was an oldie but a goodie. But no, it's rather new. It's only like I want to say maybe 5 years old.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They don't last long anymore. Okay. And it says, because our parents didn't approve of a dripping corpse in South American tree, we chose to marry in secret. Because our parents didn't approve of porn careers, we chose to marry in secret. Because our parents didn't approve of bloody sheets, we chose to marry in secret. Because our parents didn't approve of whale milking and butter churning, we chose to marry in secret. Because our parents didn't approve of a nuclear powered vibrator, we chose to marry in secret. And the winner is okay. Where was I? Puddletown says, fuck the new player. Bobby says, kick him in the dishpan. I did. Kicked him hard, too. And then 1776 says, Puddletown, they got kicked from the game entirely. Now there's only the 5 of us. And Bobby says, the icing is turning your lips into purple peanut butter. Mm-hmm. Gotta admit, it's red lipstick, too. And Bobby says, or was it purple piss? Apparently, piss was not it. Oh shit, we're waiting for me to vote. A dripping corpse. Okay. And you can go ahead and go for it now. Anyway, yeah, the piss was in the adult version. And Bobby says they're not sirens, they're wee-woos, wee-woos. And Puddletown won. And because our parents didn't approve of porn careers, we chose to marry in secret. There we go. Puddletown won that round. How am I 6 points in Puddletown? Nope, Puddletown just took the lead because once this screen refreshes, Puddletown's going to be in the lead. 1776 is lull to Bobby, and Bobby says, those Samsung refrigerators are garbage. You got to mod them. What do you mean by mod them? Because I didn't mod mine. I don't mod them at all. I plugged that fucker in, cleaned it, and used it, and cleaned it, and used it. And that's what I do.
Puddletown has nothing says friendship like blank.
There we go. I will say I figured out why I think I figured out why dogs don't like vacuum cleaners, because you know how we're talking about when we close our eyes, how we all see kind of weird things or not weird things. The normal mind sees nothing, and then there's those of us that we see things, and each of us see our own things, but we're kind of seeing, some of us are kind of seeing the same things. So anyway, I go to vacuum today. Now, I have Celestial Nova, who has a hearing problem, right? And she doesn't go running from the vacuum cleaner. But then I have Ditto, who's like trying to take Celestial Nova's lead and go, well, if she's not afraid and she's just a pup, I need to not be afraid. So while I'm vacuuming, I realize it must be a hearing thing. And in the process of it, go ahead.
Nothing says friendship like a half-hearted foot job, a good laugh at the size of his penis before sex, jewelry stolen off a corpse at a funeral, the accidental consumption of nuclear waste, that one doesn't, coming on your neighbor's window.
Yeah, well,
Nothing says friendship like.
We know that a lot of people have neighbors problems. So yeah, that'd be one of those nothing said. So, but anyway, while I was vacuuming and noticing that it must be a hearing thing, right? I paid attention to my hearing, and while I am vacuuming, I hear Morse code going on in my ears. I hear a bunch of dash 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 dash. And I'm like, that's probably why dogs don't like the vacuum cleaners. Go ahead and hit next. We all 5 voted. So I just wanted it said that that's probably why dogs don't like vacuum cleaners.
Could be.
Bobby says
Yeah.
that don't forget to refresh Puddleton. Bobby says the Samsung refrigerators don't warm some of the pipes up in the back of them well enough, and they'll make a giant ice block on the back and flood the crisper crawler,
Yeah,
the crisper drawer.
make sure and warm those pipes.
Puddletown says, let me know when to turn. Go ahead and in the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game it doesn't like your device is the problem, but it's okay. Go ahead and refresh and go to the next page.
Intern refresh.
Bobby says Shinny achieved the
There we go.
singularity. 1776
Well,
says do that now.
Shenny wins with a good laugh at the size of a penis, which is like exactly what she said she's done before.
Oh yeah, I've done it. I have no problem laughing at that. I and no shame.
Yeah.
Okay, well this makes total sense. It totally sounds like me. So my card says, wait, just so I'm sure that I get it, explain blank to me one more time. I'm sorry. And then what I found it funny and I have to play it. Okay. Bobby says, come one, come all, step up and pay Shinny $5 and she'll laugh at your penis. Oh, fuck that. I'll do it for free. I mean, I won't turn the money down, but excuse me, I'll do it for free.
Yeah.
There's only been a couple of times where I'm like, whoa, but there's only been a couple of times. One that I really laughed at. The first time I will never forget. Okay. Well, it was such a shock, and I was so young. We should have kept a sock in. Oh. I already picked a card. What? Oh, I didn't confirm. Okay, so wait, just so I'm sure that I get it, explain the cancer you got from Godzilla's radioactive diarrhea to me one more time. Okay, cute. Wait, just so I'm sure I get it, explain a huge whiff of ass to me one more time. Wait, just so I'm sure I get it, explain the poison you stuffed in your vagina to kill your spouse to me one more time. Oh, that one I need. Wait, just so I'm sure I get it, explain cougar bait to me one more time. Why would anybody want cougar bait? Wait, just so I'm sure that I get it, explain a scary talking wart on your genitals to me one more time. Mm-mm. I voted.
We voted.
1776 laughed at Bobby, and Bobby says, I put a clown wig on mine, and Puddletown says, so much refreshing and nothing, the bastard. It's okay, honey. We're good with you. Heidel and Puddletown won on that round and said, wait, just so I'm sure I get it, explain the cancer you got from Godzilla's radioactive diarrhea to me one more time. And well, that was just a puddle they said on their Puddletown. And then, wait, just so I'm sure that I get it, explain a scary talking wart on your genitals to me one more time. I didn't want to have to hear that one again. See, that's why I didn't pick that one. I'm just saying I didn't. I didn't. Puddletown's in the lead, had 11 points, God only knows what he's got now. And Bobby's pulling up the biggest loser with 2. Do you know it's hard to talk
Nice.
when you're eating hot tamales?
Mm.
Because I keep
It'd
having
be
to.
easy for me because I wouldn't eat any.
Oh, I love them. But I keep swallowing the gummy part of it so I can talk.
I'm gonna give you guys all a good one so you can put down whatever you want and have fun with me. I prefer not to rely on fossil fuels. My new hybrid car runs on blank.
Okay. I just found out how easy it was to make up our own answers. Bobby says Heidel cheated.
Oh, Woody popped in. Oh, now Anonymous popped in. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can vote right now.
Yeah. Oh, Woody did. Let's see what Woody did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Woody
more
voted.
Woody.
Yeah, we're waiting for Puddletown and Anonymous to vote.
Yeah, Puddletine's gonna have to refresh a couple times probably.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The refreshing is a requirement on his.
Yeah.
So Woody and Anonymous. Oh boy, my mouth doesn't want to work. Can you tell us how you heard about this stream? We'd really like to know. In the meantime, Snipe Anonymous is not going to pick an answer, thinking that he's going to hold up the game and he can lick me where I shit. So go ahead.
I prefer not to rely on fossil fuels. My new hybrid car runs on pretentious entitled farts. Well, butter. Welcome. A 5-hour erection. Life, science, and shit. An avocado toast enthusiast memoir.
Oh, no. Woody's on it. Woody's like, I already voted.
Yeah.
Anonymous. I did it again. Anonymous already voted. Bobby voted. We're waiting for 1776 this time. Cool. Wow. We don't like having to kick people. 1776. Yeah, that gives me a chance to read. So, Heidel, you go ahead and refresh. 1776 is go off what the game is saying, Puddletown, and make sure to speed up playback speed in YouTube. YouTube lags by milliseconds and gets behind what we're doing in the game. It's a thing. Puddletown says, I tripped and ended up on this stream in the fuck position and I'm stuck. Well, move your hands closer to your ankles and then slowly up to your knees. Straighten out your elbows. Fuck.
Okay, we take an intern now. And we had 2 winners. Puddletown with pretentious entitled farts. That's what I voted for. And I also won with welcome.
Look at you too.
Yep.
I thought the pretentious entitled farts were adorable, actually. I did. It was like, oh.
Bobby.
Bobby is now picking. 1776 says Lamau to Puddles, and Puddles says, don't tell me how to live, Heidel. Bobby says, yay, Heidel. Yeah, Heidel. And then
your mom's like the patron saint of blank.
Green witchery. Bobby says, and then play with the hole. 1776 is that way you don't have to refresh the game so much, Puddle.
You play with the hole?
No, she's trying to tell him to stay up to speed because YouTube doesn't play back at 100%.
Yeah, I know, but the one right before that was play with the hole. And
right, exactly. I'm not sure what Bobby was saying and play with the hole, but I think it had to do with his, excuse me, with his answer. So it's like, oops. We're waiting for Bobby, Anonymous, and Woody.
I'm guessing Anonymous and Woody won't do anything again this time.
If Anonymous and Woody don't do it, Bobby, you can go ahead and make your choice on when to go ahead and hit end. We're not here for
we
the
don't
shits
like
and giggles of it. Nope, we don't like Anonymous Woodies.
We like to know who our Woody is. We're going to be playing with a Woody.
Go ahead, Sir Bobby. Hit end.
Okay, your mom's like the patron saint of peanut butter on your cooch. Your mom's like the patron saint of my first experience with a tampon. Your mom's like the patron saint of unplanned parenthood. Your mom's like the patron saint of the large amount of drugs up your butt. Your mom's like the patron saint of blowjobs and finger banging.
Finger banging.
Ugh. Finger banging.
Finger banging. I voted. 1776 is that way you don't have to refresh the game so much. Puds says, here's my asshole. Kiss it. I got out, so I'm not slowing it down. What'd you get out of?
Oh, you can be in there. Oh, fine. Wait, nothing quick.
In order to do that, their YouTube shit is having to leave the stream. Seriously? Huh. But you're still in the game because we still have you here. We're waiting for you to vote.
Jump back in there, it'll work.
Yeah, pop right back in. It's just as good as refreshing, if not better. It's so much more refreshing. Well, Ditto's up and moving around, and the pup is back to sleep. See how things are working out over here at my house? Oh, he says he left the game. Are you going to come back into the game?
And Bobby won with your mom's like the patron saint of blowjobs and finger banging.
I'm telling you, we were just thinking of the right thing. And by the way, Puddletown, you are winning at 14 points, and I'm behind you on 10
Yeah.
points. And I'm not sure we need to count Woody and Anonymous, but we have Heidel pulling up the biggest loser position. But she's got the prompt right now. So come back into the game, honey. We count on you to win. Mm-hmm. So did everybody like the intro for tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't know what else to do, but I thought, what the heck? Heidel says symptoms include fever, shortness of breath, and blank. It's abnormal when I'm one of the first. Me and Bobby got ours fast. Puddletown says, I'm ahead of the game, Heidel. You're winning. Okay. So
Yeah, you can hit
what we have here
turn.
is you get ready, Heidel, because I'm going to go ahead and tell you to, you know what? Just go ahead and because I think they're voting. So we'll let them vote appropriately. So got 5 out of the 7 because they seem to be voting. So exactly. So Heidel's card was symptoms include fever or shortness of breath and camel toe as a fashion statement. Systems include fever, shortness of breath, and a reality show about competitive knitting. Symptoms include fever, shortness of breath, and sexual attraction to machines. Oh my God. Symptoms include fever, shortness of breath, and a bull testicle covered in honey. Rocky Mountain oysters. Systems include fever, shortness of breath, and a shit sandwich. Boom. And we've got 1776 is voting, and when she's done voting, she can just go right ahead and in so that we can see who the winner is. (1776) says if you're on a laptop, you can separate out your tab to a split screen, but if you're on a phone, that's difficult for sure, Puddletown. And then she says, Puddletown, being biggest loser is the hardest place to keep, Lamau. We like biggest loser and first place. So the winner is Snipe. Symptoms include fever, shortness of breath, and sexual attraction to machines. Ta-da!
That would be an odd symptom.
I voted for that one because it's like, that would be really weird. That's
It
where
seems
we
like
are.
I've read that as some of my side effects on some medication lately that I've taken.
You're gonna have to tell your one of your doctors
Yeah, I've
that's a
had
new
some.
side effect.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read Puddle
Okay,
Towns.
Puddle Town picked. You know your child is a psychopath when their first words are blank.
Bobby says, "Damn, missed opportunity to enter in my own answer for this one. Shit." And he's laughing. And 1776 is lol to Bobby. We need Snipe to answer, and as soon as Snipe
Yeah.
answers, Puddletown can go ahead and hit end because the other two are just seeming to vote apparently, and or not vote. So anytime you have, the primary of us over there already answered him, then that's when you can do it. Bobby says, "My first words were Star Wars." You're gonna oh, we're waiting for Puddletown to go ahead and hit end because all the voters are in. I'm thinking these other two are now asking to be kicked.
Yeah, I think they are.
They're kicked. So go ahead. It's a shame I have to pay for this shit. Mm.
My oh, well, we didn't get. Well, that's okay. We had a tie between the annual roller coaster decapitation, your eyes look delicious, and anal warts.
Oh my God.
Idle got one for anal warts.
That was just wrong. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
That was
Yep.
just wrong. And Snipe takes over second position. I drop back one. Bobby's gonna stay comfy in fourth place. And Heidel is risking biggest loser. We're just waiting for Puddletown to go ahead and hit next player. Um, ooh, that was perfect timing. Bobby says Snipe needs to flick his bean.
Oh,
Where did you
my
go? You
bean.
need to flick your bean, Snipe.
Okay, I'll go do.
Okay.
Change something there. I don't know
Well,
what happens.
go ahead and flick your beam.
After a couple hours, it just loses. There.
Bobby says Snipe broke it.
Probably.
Here he comes. There he is. There's our Eeyore. He's back. Oh. Okay, so my card says historians predict that in 1,000 years, blank will replace traditional intercourse. Puddletown says, I already hit it. My game is ahead of chat. Uh-huh. Like I didn't give y'all time to read all of them. But I'm here. I got it. Dang, I'm like 5 seconds ahead now.
Ooh, I got 2 of them that could be good.
Yeah. We need you to pick. Mm-hmm. Okay. Historians predict that in 1,000 years, sniffing paws will replace traditional intercourse. Oh my God. Historians predict that in 1,000 years, dried cum powder will replace traditional intercourse. I believe it. Historians predict that in 1,000 years, the sonic frequency that makes people shit their pants will replace traditional intercourse. Historians predict that in 1,000 years, gratuitous sex at a pro-life rally will replace traditional intercourse.
Kind of already does.
Right? Historians predict that in 1,000 years, a robot with a telescoping penis will replace traditional intercourse. I'm afraid it already does. In 1776 says, our resident Eeyore.
Yeah. Okay. If I have to.
I just have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Idle one with a
man.
robot telescoping penis. Dun dun dun. Idle comes in. She's no longer in last place. Bobby takes over. Biggest loser. Puddletown still in the lead with 17 points. Snipe is in second. I am in third. Heidel is now in fourth. And Bobby is in with 6.
Relax.
Bobby says,
There's,
yeah, they called.
there's plenty of
They're called
time for
fuck
blank.
machines.
There's plenty of time for blank.
And Bobby says, it's just an electronic piston. Exactly.
Okay, relax. There's plenty of time for a desperate fingering session. There always is. Relax. There's plenty of time for a trampoline in a nudist colony. Yes, that should.
I wouldn't want to be in that one.
Well, it depends on what kind of nudist colony, you know.
A nudist colony.
Yeah, let's have some strict limits on who can be in this nudist colony.
They make you walk around with towels just so you can sit down because it's been discovered how much urine, crap, and vaginal drippings there are from the naked body.
Okay,
They're not
relax.
the neatest place in the world.
Relax, there's plenty of time for that bitch Tammy down the road. Relax, there's plenty of time for all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Relax, there's plenty of time for a wasted college education. Oh man, there's a lot of good ones in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I know. I know 1776. Wow. It is gross, but when you hang out at one and then you're following the rules and then you want to know why, and then you get broken down on all of them, you go, oh yeah, hell no. I mean, a friend of mine lived in one, and now a friend of ours decided to grow up there, to age there. One grew up there as a kid on up, and the other one is there. It's just a thing.
I want like an amateur nudist colony.
What, where people walk around without their towels?
No, like people that just like it's part-time. Relax, there's plenty of time for a desperate fingering session. I should have known that was Puddle Towns.
It sounded like Puddletown.
Yeah.
Is Puddletown the client that
But it would just be better if it was if they were like amateur just weekend nudists instead of like full-time ones. Bobby picks, starting tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to blank.
Wait, what was the winner of the
Puddle Towns
oh, that's right.
fingering
I knew that.
session.
I knew that. But I'm not going to pick that one. It made me laugh, but I'm not going to pick that one. I had one that made me laugh, but I wasn't going to pick it. I'm not right in the head.
Okay. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to the fucker who won't stop pronouncing the silent letters in words.
Like Knudsen?
Yeah. Like knife.
Knife?
Yeah. Kniffle. Yeah. Evil Knievel. Yeah.
I wish
Starting
they'd start
tomorrow, I'm going
pronouncing
to
the T's that are in words. Like
yeah.
important, not important. Important.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry,
X.
but the Jersey housewives really started teaching a whole generation of these bitches that that's really cool. Now the people doing the news can't even do it right.
Okay,
I'm
starting
sorry.
tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to creating the perfect cat. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to the neighbor's wife. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to nightmares of cocks in your face from prison. Okay.
No, you don't want to go there.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to the 2024 Olympic fisting team. Oh yeah, you're only 2 years too late.
But now he knows who to fist. See? So anyway, Bobby says some of Snipe's soul left left his body right there. I know. I
Yeah,
told him a fact he didn't want to hear. I can ruin people's
yeah.
wet dreams. Okay, I'm aware of
Well,
that. Puddletown says trampoline. That's two black eyes right there. And then there's that Puddletown. Exactly.
starting tomorrow, I'm going to dedicate 100% of my energy to Puddle Towns, the fucker who won't stop pronouncing the silent letters in words, and Shenny's my neighbor's wife.
It just made sense, didn't it?
Yeah,
1776 is like lol Puddletown, and that's not even the one that made me laugh. Bobby said that bitch Tammy down the road sounded like a shitty card.
yeah,
I'm not
but
saying
yeah.
anything. Not a thing. And Bobby says a knife. And 1776 says my cards have been shite most of the game. Well, type in your own thing. You have the option to type
I
in.
get to do that a couple times during it.
I don't know how many times, but I've done it a couple times. Bobby says mine have been worse than yours. Bobby's been right in the mid too. Heidel's card is blank, my inevitable assassination. Well, that's not funny now. It was funny when I was going to play it the other one.
because I want to hear you say this.
Well, I just want to get rid of this card and then tell you guys that was the card that made me laugh in the other one. So here we come, Heidel. Get ready to go ahead and hit end as soon as Puddletown gets his thing clicked in. Keep an eye on the game board. Heidel's cards. A 5-year-old girl, my inevitable assassination. That's just wrong. A man who ejaculates soft serve ice cream, my inevitable assassination. I mean, once. Undercooked pork, my inevitable assassination. A swimming pool filled with hypodermic needles, my inevitable assassination. Shrek, my inevitable assassination. Well, because I have tasted that before.
Oh,
A swimming pool filled with hypodermic needles, my inevitable assassination. Okay, and mine was the undercooked pork.
that was actually that was my second choice. I was going between this one and the pork.
But
Yeah,
that's
mine
the
was
one that made me
serve ice
laugh
cream.
in the one before. It's like I have to get rid of that one now because I couldn't play it on the other one. But it made me laugh.
Yeah.
And so Puddletown is now selecting his card. We're on the final round, folks.
Yeah.
Bobby says, no love for Shrek. You people are monsters. I just couldn't go for the ogre. Are you reading Puddletowns or not?
Oh yeah. We knew Arthur truly was king when he pulled blank from the stone.
I am so full, but I am still going to eat them all. I'd be better now if I had popcorn to go with them. Butter-covered popcorn.
Okay. We knew Arthur truly was king when he pulled blank from the stone. One of those weird curved dicks. A kangaroo with a Glock in its pouch. Naked grandma. Cubes knitted into an itchy sweater. You.
What left-wing world did you come from?
A tumor the size of a grapefruit. I think I'm sticking to the top line for this one.
Bobby says, Shrek is love. Shrek is life. 1776 says, Shrek is too nice for an assassination. Bobby's like, laugh my fucking ass off. 1776 says, assassination. Bobby says, no, Shrek is a hidden weapon.
He's an ogre. They're not nice.
1770, he was 1776 says Lamel.
An end turn puddle.
Oh yeah, we're all in voting. You can go ahead and hit end.
Unvoted.
He likes to wait until we tell him to when we're at this point.
Well, yeah, or it takes him a few times to refresh, I think, and then he does it a couple extra times, and then it goes past. So I got to see what one wins quickly. So I think it's going to be one of those weird curved dicks. Yep,
Yeah,
Puddletown's one of those weird curved dicks.
I voted
I
for
was
it.
pretty sure. Yeah,
I
I was
voted
pretty
for
sure
it.
that's what I
So
was
we
pretty
have
sure. So,
the winner as, well, Puddletown, can you hit, I think
yeah,
next?
yeah, next or an end or something like that.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure how this one's going to work. Okay. Let me collect my 750. My 750. My 750.
Ooh,
We have Puddletown with the winning as a winner of 27 points, followed by very closely by Snipe with 16 and me with 15 and Heidel with 10 and Bobby with 8 as the biggest loser. So Puddletown and Bobby are winners tonight. One the winner of the game in high points and one the biggest loser in low points. I just want to say every time Puddletown plays with us,
yeah, I think he's right
he
up
just
there at the top.
plays janitor and sweeps the damn floors with
Yep,
us. Okay?
yep.
And Bobby says we should be playing some GBA for once. What is GBA? Do you mean Board Game
I
Arena?
suppose BGA. Probably.
Because I'm confused. Bobby says, "Oh, sire, ma, 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 I'm the king of the castle." Where are these voices coming from out of my head? Bobby says, "Yeah, Board Game Arena. Do you want us to play some Board Game Arena, honey?" Bobby wants us to play some Board Game Arena. I just don't know that you would play some Board Game Arena with us, Bobby. Would you play a Board Game Arena game with us? And if so, which one? You've never even signed up. I don't even know where my board game is. Oh, right there. Dang it. Okay, thank you for getting Puddletowns released. And Bobby's like, whatever way it works, either way. Well, I thought maybe you found a different game thing, so I wasn't sure. And Puddletown says, I'd like to thank the trampoline boobs for this honor, because you know he got knocked
Yeah,
out with them.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Oh, there. She went to the other edge of the thing. Um, no, I never do, but I'm sure Weenus and Dingus and Dongus here would like to play one. Well, I know that Wingus or Dingus, I'm not sure which one he's checking in with tonight. He's already tired and not feeling well. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the hay pretty soon.
he was out enjoying the day all by himself.
Yeah,
Oh, great. 1776
unless
is hitting the ball too. She can only play
yeah.
Fang for one short game. Oh, really? Well, shit. Hold on just a moment, folks.
But I think I'm gonna have to go now. I gotta get the dog out and do
Again?
that. So
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I didn't want to
love
remind you that you wanted
yeah.
to go, but I didn't want
Well, no, but I just
to get you
yeah,
into like a
it's
game
just
of
that
crazy eight
time,
if
and
you were tired, you know?
no, I'm pretty tired. And
And Bobby
it was a
says,
long day of picking up dog poop in outside.
right?
It was nice
He did.
weather.
He told me that it was such nice weather today. He spent the whole day picking up a winter's worth of dog poop. But Bobby's answer to it before you told that explanation is, see, that is what happens when you have paws.
There was no paw huffing.
And
Then I
Puddletown
went
says,
for a
I'm
nice
gonna
long
head out,
walk.
spend time with my girls. Your girls are dogs or cats? I forget. And Bobby says, the trampoline boobs. because I went to dogs and cats, but Bobby went straight to Puddletown's got trampoline boobs near him. And Heidel says, "Take care, Puddletown. Good night, Puddletown. Thank you for showing up and
Oh,
kicking our ass in bad cards. We appreciate it.
it was,
We really do."
it was, it was fun having you here, Puddletown.
That's it. 1776 says "Lol, Bobby," and Puddletown says "Hearts 100." Okay, so
And now we're actually after for Bobby. It is technically his birthday now, isn't it? Happy birthday, Bobby.
for Bobby it is happy birthday, Bobby. And no, we're not going to sing to you. You know why we're not going to sing to you?
Because we don't
Because
sing.
I don't sing, and that would be a rude gift.
Yeah.
A horrible rude gift. Bobby says, I mean, I'd spend time with trampoline boobs. He gets it. And Puddletown says, "My girls are human that I will adopt when I get to the Philippines." Ah! And 1776 says, "Congrats, Puddletown." And Bobby says, "Oh, damn it, it actually is." You goofball. So
Yeah.
1776 also says, "Official happy birthday, Bobby." It is. It's official. Happy birthday, Bobby.
Yeah.
So, okay, everybody is going ahead and bailing. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and end the stream. Why? Because we can. Eeyore, Eeyore. So, next weekend, we'll be back here on Friday and on Saturday because we have 2 birthdays next weekend. Unless Captain Kern was to pop in to share on one of those 2 days, whichever days he wants to. We have to decide which of the 2 days we want to make for the official. I think Saturday's the official birthday stream day. I really do. It's too much to do it on Friday, and I have to come up with some clips and stuff like that to try and do an intro for both of us, and it's just too much. So anyway, we'll see everybody next week unless anybody has anything else to say. I am going to say that 1776 says congrats to Puddletown, and Bobby says, "Oh, damn it, it actually is." And Puddletown says, "They are cuter than dogs." And 1776 says, "Happy official birthday, Bobby." And Bobby says, "Oh." And 1776 says, "Sorry, Shinny." "No, don't worry about it." And Bobby says, "Guess I got to listen to that Pink Floyd song. I don't know which one, honey, but I'm sorry." You can check into video and we can hang out, just you and I, but the stream will be off. So anyway, that's it. Do you have anything you might would want to say to our, Friend-Alan-tyne's day hanging out?
I just want to say I hope everybody had a good evening and a wonderful day. Hope, be happy with yourself because then maybe somebody else will be happy with you.
Don't worry. Be happy. Hey, that was good.
Yeah.
But thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Y'all take care. Huggers, buggers to absolutely every one of us. Remember, we're not alone. We have each other. There is more of us than there is of thems, and we are happier than they are. They'll get over themselves or not. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Sooner or later.
Bye.
Saying to everyone, we hope you had fun. The giggles were aplenty and the goofballs were spot on. We poked and pulled and chuckled, we read the chat as we could. We drank drinks of honeysuckle, we hoped you fit in our clan. The chat told us info, whether we knew it or we do not. But like a hungry dead on infos, Google is where we got taught. We poked and pulled and chuckled, we read the chat as we could. We drank drinks of honeysuckle, we hoped you fit in our clan. Shake your head if you must, but stay, we surely did. You bladdered the chat as we could. We drank drinks of honeysuckle, we hoped you fit in our clan. We looked things up on Google, as Google was our friend. Your laughter should have sounded fugal, dead laughing was a trend. We poked and pulled and chuckled, we read the chat as we could. We drank drinks of honeysuckle, we hoped you fit in our clan. Success was not our goal, you know this by what you saw. The laughter came from our soul, you could tell from all our glee. We poked and pulled and chuckled, we read the chat as we could. We drank drinks of honeysuckle, we hoped you fit in our clan. The twist might have happened, chat got all caught up. Games made laughter greater, your giggle box got filled up. Hope you enjoyed the stream, the friendships and joy. Guess and chat was a team, our goal was for you to enjoy.